oh my gosh, the Lion King remake. I'm gonna see the Lion King in a whole different way. It's gonna be so awesome. I'm so excited. False. I am not excited. Hello everyone, I am DoctorHero and welcome back to my channel. So, the Lion King remake. I'm not excited for this movie. I think it's gonna be bad for a few reasons. One is the track record for all the Disney live-action remakes. All of them have been kinda either bad or average. They've not surprised me in any way. They're just plain remakes. First thing I want to say is one reason why The Lion King will be bad, and I'm not going to enjoy it, is because the animals look like real animals. This is a live-action remake, except it's made to look like live-action. It's all CGI, but it's made to look like live-action. But the problem is, it's all real animals. The characters look like real animals, and that is a huge problem. In the original, there was a cartoony aspect to it, and the characters could be exaggerated in expression however they like, and that was great. So what I'm saying is, the cartoon animals in the original had more human-like characteristics and more exaggerated expressions than in the live-action remake. The thing about cartoon animals is that you can believe that they're sentient beings. They have exaggerated expressions and they have human-like characteristics. That's what the problem is with the live-action remake, is that they look like real animals. They have very limited expressions. How am I supposed to care for these characters if they don't look like they're feeling anything? Even if it's portrayed in the voice acting, it doesn't look like they're feeling anything. And that's the problem. When I saw the Lion King remake trailer, it felt like I was watching more of a nature documentary rather than an actual movie. Since they're making it look like live action, there are many more limitations, and there's not much room for creativity there, except for if they add something new to the story. But other than that, like in terms of the animation, there's not much to it. It's just made to look real, and that's not good. That's not what makes Lion King the Lion King. The thing about the live-action remakes that Disney is doing is that most of them don't have as much character as in the original. Beauty and the Beast, for example, it has barely any emotion. It's literally the characters going from point A to point B with there's no emotion. There's no emotion in that movie. The thing about animation is you can exaggerate that. You can exaggerate those emotions. You can exaggerate the expressions on the characters, and that makes for a movie that's full of life. The Lion King remake may look photorealistic and true to life, but the original is full of life. Disney only makes these remakes just to cash in on nostalgia. That's all it is. The Beauty and the Beast remake got over $1 billion at the box office, so I guess it's working. I feel nostalgic for things, but if I'm feeling nostalgic for something, I just go to the source material. I don't go to the remake of that source material. It's like watching a secondary source rather than the primary source of the nostalgia. We already have the original movies. They're timeless. They're timeless movies. The Lion King is a very timeless movie. It's being passed down from generation to generation. And these live-action remakes are just being watched once and never being viewed again. That's the truth. That's what's going on. These live-action remakes are very forgettable. This Lion King remake is the primary example of just how bad these live-action remakes are. Listen, I know some of you may like the movies, but you have to admit none of them are as good as the originals. None of them. Maybe The Jungle Book, but that's it. I don't think anyone has an opinion of the Beauty and the Beast remake being better than the original Beauty and the Beast. I don't think anyone has the opinion of the Dumbo remake being better than the original Dumbo. I don't think anyone has the opinion that the Aladdin remake is better than the... You get what I'm saying? These movies are forgettable. They're gonna be viewed once in the theater and they're not gonna be watched again. And that's what's the problem with these remakes. And They're made in live action. They're disrespectful to animation. They're taking all the qualities that animation has, dumbing it down to live action for a quick buck. And I'm not saying that live action is bad, but I'm saying that these movies are made to be animated. They're not made to be live action or made to look like live action. Again, live action has its place, and I'm not dissing it. I'm not saying it's bad. But these Disney classics do not belong in live action. They belong in the animation medium. Don't mess with that, Disney. There's no reason to, other than to get money. There's no reason to do that. You're not making anything better. You're just trying to make money. One last thing I want to say, all this new stuff that is added to these remakes is mostly just plain garbage. The Beauty and the Beast remake had a song that the Beast sang, and it was kind of bad. Another thing in the Beauty and the Beast remake that I just hated was the teleporting book. There was no reason for that teleporting book to be there. I mean, you have a magic mirror that where you can see everywhere around the world, and now you have a book that can teleport you anywhere around the world, like physically. Like that's just terrible writing. The problem with the Dumbo remake is that it was so unnatural to see Dumbo have wrinkles. Dumbo had wrinkles he looked too realistic. And for Aladdin, I did not see the movie, but man, the genie just looks like a joke. It's just not good. And then the Lion King remake, like I said, they're real animals in a real looking world, and it's just not working. It's not working. It doesn't work. These live action remakes don't work. If they're going to remake all the Disney classics, why not just remake them into 3D animation? Wouldn't that be amazing? I would want to go see that. I would love to go see that. It would be so cool to see these Disney classics being remade into CGI form. That would be awesome. Modern form. But since it's live action, I really don't care. Because it just makes the movies more lifeless. And I say this again, true to life does not matter. Full of life matters in this case. And that's what makes the original movies so great, is they use animation to its limits. For this Lion King remake, it's just not working. It just doesn't work. I'm going to see it and I'm going to review it. My expectations are like down there, like way down. I have no high hopes for this movie. It's going to be a shameless cash grab. It's going to be boring as heck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click right here, subscribe. Click right here to watch my previous video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!